Oh, man. Ah. About to hit this gym. Let's talk about what y'all call boxing. What I call entertainment, because that's exactly what it is. It's entertainment. And some people, they take it as, they get in their feelings about it. I don't, because I don't believe that it's real. I don't believe football's real. None of that. That's why Brady and Mahomes has a high in selling shirts. What happens? They win the Super Bowl. Now Mahomes is the face of the NFL. Whoever has the highest jersey is going to be their star. It's all about money. And if you think differently, then you're a damn fool. It's always been about money, and it always will be. Why you think Mike Tyson had to lose? Why you think Anthony Joshua had to lose? You can say what you want. You know what I mean? But I'm going to go by, let's just say, I'm going to go both ways. I'm going to go by my way, which is entertainment, how I see it, and I'm going to go by y'all way. Let's just say it is real. If it is real, dude was hitting dude with his bare fist, and dude was choking him and all the other shit, right? Yeah, Fury is a better, superior boxer, but Wilder is a very untamed boxer. He doesn't just sit around and just box with people. He comes swinging wild and very aggressive, a street fighter type of guy. You didn't see none of that, right? So I'm going to say this, though. I think it was planned from the very beginning. I really do. That's why the first fight was a draw. Now, before people say if it's fake, then this and that, and they got to act it out. They can't just fake it out. It has to look real, just like football. All the shit you see in it is real for the most part. But if I drop a pass on third down and give the ball right back to the other team so they can score, it's still scripted. Just like you playing with your kids in a basketball game or something in your backyard. You can let your kid do a little bit of stuff you want to let them do. But the outcome, you can let your kid win if you want. It's still kind of real, right? Bottom line is this. This is my take on it, and I'm pretty much done with it after this. Let people laugh all they want and think it's so real and Wilder this, Wilder that. But you won't be laughing in the trilogy, because what I think is going to happen is they're going to let Wilder win just like they let Fury win. That's why Wilder was sitting there just taking punches. Say what you want. Wilder does not fight that way. He might miss a lot of punches, but he's very aggressive. He doesn't just sit back. Why would Wilder lose? He got millions of dollars because it was already planned out in 3 fights. That's why the first fight is a draw. The second fight, Wilder has to lose. If Wilder knocked out Fury in the second fight, nobody would be interested in this third fight. But now that Wilder lost, everybody's interested. And he's going to win because all the money is going to be put on Tyson Fury. And they're going to have no choice. Even though they're going to let Wilder win, I think, anyway. But they're going to have no choice. It's a brilliant plan. You're dealing with millionaires and billionaires with minds that think chess, not checkers. They've already planned this shit out, I'm telling you, man. That's why when you first look, if you first look at the fight, you will see Stephen A talking to Wilder about something, patting him on the back and Wilder's head down, looking like he told him something. Like it's going to be okay. And then you see Fury in the other room celebrating, happy as hell already before the fight even happened. What are you celebrating? That's also why you hear Fury say he'll be champion again. Now, hold on. If I'm Fury and I want to be the undisputed champion, why am I saying Wilder would be the champion again? Y'all watching entertainment, man. Plain and simple. And it's not me saying that if Fury and Wilder fought in real life, that Fury couldn't win or Wilder could. They both men. Anything could happen. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is, in this business, it's a fucking business, dog. And Wilder will win the third fight. Not because it's real, because the second one ain't really real. The outcome is not real. The punches a little bit, maybe is the punches and shit are real to a certain extent, but the outcome is predetermined. Just like when who had somebody beat? Luis Ortiz, I believe, had Wilder beat, but he let off of him. Why did he do that? Because he wasn't allowed to win. Everything don't always go as planned. Just like in sports, but they could tweak that shit. Just like in football, they could tweak it. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. So now we're going to just go 3 and out and give the ball back to the other team. Oh, that interception wasn't supposed to happen with Mahomes. Give the ball right back for the 49ers. Give the ball right back to the Chiefs. And that's exactly what happened. It's exactly what happened. So let's get back to it. Why would they do this? Because they got to milk it. Wilder and all of them probably came to agreements to a term that we're going to fight 3 fights. And whoever came up with the brilliant plan, let's have the draw the first fight. Fury will dominate you in the second fight. And everybody will put their money on Fury in the third fight. And we really going to make some money. And we're going to take all their money. Vegas and everything. Because everybody and their mama is going to bet on Fury. Why would anybody bet on Wilder now? Why? Ain't nobody going to bet on Wilder, dog. And they going to lose their fucking money. I promise y'all. And then, at the end of the saga, guess what? Wilder gets his belt back like nothing ever happened, and we all made a lot of money. So basically, Wilder took an L, and Fury's taking an L to make AJ money. Because remember, Wilder wasn't making a lot of money before he signed with Showtime, and he still really wasn't making but like $1 million a fight. You want Mayweather money, you want those millions. You know what I mean? And I guess the only way they figured, hey, this is the only way we could do it, to make ourselves a bigger name. They both going to make themselves bigger names out of this trilogy. You know what I mean? They're both going to be bigger boxers. They're going to have a lot more money. And Wilder's going to have his belt like nothing ever happened except them making a lot more money and being a bigger name. Basically using each other to make each other better. I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all just see it as, oh, Fury's better or Wilder lost and all that bullshit. Man, that shit don't fucking matter. At the end of the day, it just does not matter. 2 men can always beat each other. It don't matter. You always have a chance. Either way. So Fury has no power in the last fight and gets his eye all split, which was probably a legitimate fight with somebody who is not a bigger name like Wilder, which means they're not in the elite with so-called illuminati or whatever the fuck you want to call it. You know what I mean? I'll call it just government and higher powers, rich people who sell out to be a part of that program. But anyway, that guy, maybe he didn't know, or maybe it didn't go as planned or whatever. But you see, they didn't stop that fight. They stopped Klitschko's fight, though. Why didn't they stop Fury's fight? Because they need Fury to be ready for that Wilder fight. They can't have Fury have that loss. The Wilder fight wouldn't have been as big with Fury. Hell no, we're not stopping this fight. Y'all know damn well that fight should have been stopped. Ain't no way you have 2 cuts like that. And Klitschko only had 1. It ain't not even close with against Lennox Lewis. And they didn't stop that. I mean, they stopped that, but they didn't stop the Fury fight. Why? Because they needed Fury to make it out that fight, bro. And I'm going to go back to the first fight, since just in case some of y'all, he's mad because of Wilder. The first fight, Wilder, those knockdowns didn't even look legit. I said this before. You could clearly see that those knockdowns didn't even touch dude, man. It barely touched him. I swear to God, those knockdowns look suspect to me. That first one on the back of the head, maybe. But that last one in the 12th? No, man. They're barely, if they touched him at all. So this is me saying Wilder really didn't knock out Fury in the 12th round. It was fake. So for all the fans that say he just mad because of Wilder, I just said that Wilder really didn't knock down Fury in that last fight. Ben said that. Because I don't look at it the same as y'all. And you could clearly go back and see that those punches really didn't land. Go back. I challenge you right now. Go look at it. Those punches barely nicked Fury, if at all. And Fury at the end, that's what you call pay-per-view. Man, come on, man. They getting paid, man. I'm telling you. I also knew when Wilder came out with the black this, black that, I knew they was going to stop him. because the elite love to make us fight against each other. When I say us, I mean all races, not just black people. They want to make blacks and whites and everybody else fight against each other. Ooh, the white guy won and all this, and they came out with the black this, black that. Look how dominant the white superior is, and that's what they get for coming out with the black song. And come on, man, it's all put together like that for a reason, man. Telling y'all, man, y'all fall for this shit every time. They know y'all gonna do it. They know y'all gonna start debating black and white and shit. That's why they do that shit so much, man. Even though Fury's Irish and has black ancestors, y'all still get out of here with that. I don't see race. Everybody one race. So if you want to be dumb and think this and that, that's your problem, right? Everybody's one race. But I knew, man, they making a mockery of that with the black spawn on Wilder and the black music and all that, and had the white dude beat him and shit, little shit like that. That's just added in. But overall, the overall plan to me was, in the end, Wilder will get his belts like nothing ever happened, and both Fury and Wilder will make their name big as AJ name. And when I say that, I mean AJ. As far as money, AJ was making money. You know, yeah, we might know Wilder and Fury as much as we know AJ, but the whole world, AJ was making more money than them. Remember, Wilder was struggling to make $1 million in a fight. So what do you have to do? I guess you got to sell out to use Fury to make your name bigger. Fury use you to make his name bigger. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Wilder will win the third fight. Not because he really won, because that's the way it was designed, just like the second fight. Just like the first fight. If they would have said Fury would have won that first fight, that second fight would have held no weight. It would have been done. But look what happened by the draw. Way more money. And now the Fury dominated Wilder, supposedly. You know what I mean? Now look, everybody wants to see that third fight. If Wilder would have just knocked out Fury, let's go on. Fury, it would have been Wilder versus AJ. Wouldn't nobody be no interested in no fucking Wilder versus Fury. They had to do it that way. And Stephen A., like I said in the dressing room, Stephen A. Smith said, I knew, man, it didn't look right. Like, man, what the fuck he just tell Wilder? Why Wilder look all sad the whole damn time? Y'all can say what the fuck y'all want. That dude knew what the time it was. I gotta take this L. And watch Fury's body language in the third fight. He probably ain't gonna look happy. I know one thing, he ain't gonna be jumping up and down in his locker room before the fight like he did in this one. Because he know what time it is. Now it's time for you to take your L. I'm telling y'all, man. Mark my words. So all that cheerleading, Fury this, Fury that, go ahead. Because all it is entertainment. All this telling, personally attacking people. You're dumb this and this and that. You're a bitch and all that. Y'all stupid, man. That's why I ignore that. Because to me, I know what it really is. I'm just laughing, like, whatever. And if it is real, let's just say it is real. Dude supposedly cheated. But then again, if it's fake, why would Fury have to cheat and put his knuckles in the gloves and shit? You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to stick with what I thought from the very beginning. You know, that it's not really real. It's entertainment. It's already been planned out. And either Fury is going to fight AJ for the biggest fight, or Wilder will. Or Wilder will knock Fury out and dominate him, and then that will make the AJ Wilder fight even bigger. Either way. Either way. It's going to make Wilder and Fury bigger. It's going to bring them up to level with AJ's name. Not saying that they're not as good as boxers. Y'all got to get that out y'all head. I'm talking about sales, putting people in seats. It's going to bring Wilder and Fury up more to AJ, which is going to make that fight, either one he fights, bigger. This is chess, not checkers. This is why these people are rich and why they got millions and billions of dollars. Why we just sitting around looking stupid because we don't know what the fuck's going on. These are facts, man. Shit's entertainment. It always has been. Well, why do you watch it if it's fake? Because it's entertainment. I don't know who's going to win. It's entertaining. But it's not real. I don't give a fuck what y'all say, man. The shit is not real. Well, what about his eardrum? I don't know. Maybe that wasn't supposed to happen. It don't always go as planned. Plus, when you lying to the public, you think God don't see that? When you fake it to the public, robbing the public, you think God don't see this? Or maybe something was in the towel that splats blood on fucking ear, just like wrestling. Who knows? I don't know. But I do know this. Wilder will win the third fight. Not because of, like, reality, because that's the way it was set up. Plain and simple. So expect Fury to take another knockdown that would look fake as a motherfucker. Because them gloves barely touched him on them knockdowns. Period. And another thing, Wilder be pulling his punches and shit, purposely missing Fury. Period, man. Same thing with the Klitschko-Anthony Joshua fight. Klitschko could have finished him, right? See, they got to make it look real. You guys fight, but if AJ gets in trouble, back up off him. He got to win this fight. And that's exactly what Klitschko did. Why would Klitschko, a veteran, just back up? Oh, I got him hurt, and I'm a veteran in the game, but I'm not going to do nothing. I'm just going to just sit back. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all believe bullshit, man. If Klitschko really wanted to finish AJ, he would have done it. But he's not supposed to because it's not part of the fucking script. It's not about the boxing in general being fake. It's the outcome. Just like sports. Ooh, that tackle looked real. Yeah, fuck, the tackle probably was real. But the outcome will be determined the way they want it to be. Somebody gonna drop a ball or some bullshit, just like Wes Welker dropped the ball against the Giants and the Patriots in that Super Bowl because the Patriots wasn't supposed to win the fucking Super Bowl. Plain and simple. The whole damn thing don't have to be fake. It only takes the main stars in basketball and shit. Stephen Curry, why you pass the ball behind your back against the Cavs when the Cavs came back and won? In the last minutes of a game where turnover is crucial, you going to pass the ball behind your back? Come on, man. You knew what you was doing. He knew what he was doing. You going to shoot an air ball, but you're Stephen Curry. You could shoot outside in the parking lot and make nothing but that. But you shoot an air ball at the free throw line, whatever, y'all. Like I said, man, the shit is real, but it's fake. The outcome is fake. Therefore, the whole thing is fake. Doesn't matter if the punch landed was real. The outcome is fake. And this next fight, Wilder will win. Because they got to give Wilder his belts back. Okay, Wilder, look, we're going to make a lot of money. You're going to have to take an L, but we're going to give you your belts back like nothing never happened. And this is the only way that we can see to make y'all a bigger household name like AJ. And Wilder and Fury said, okay, I'm telling you. Because they were struggling to be a household name like AJ. For whatever reason, AJ's name just blew the fuck up. Period. We all know the Floyd McGregor fight was fake. There you have it. That's how easy a fight could look real but be fake. You're trying to tell me that Floyd couldn't knock him out in the first round. Oh, Floyd waits till the 10th round where he put the bet on, have somebody put the bet in the 10th round. Oh, now I'm going to knock him out. Fuck out of here, man. And the refs, oh, well, the refs was saving Wilder. Yeah, because they probably needed him to fall in that round or whatever. Or to make it look real or whatever the case. Who knows the case? Because I don't know how all those numbers work. I don't work at fucking Vegas and all that bullshit. But believe me, them rounds matter. What round people fall in and all that shit matters. The money's on the line. So while you just a fan watching the sport, you thinking nothing of it. You think they going to pass up $1 billion to make you happy? Or Wilder? Fuck your belt, Wilder. You are an athlete. You are signed to us. Your job is to entertain people. We not losing $1 billion for you or for Fury in the next fight because that's what's going to happen. They're not losing $1 billion for Fury. You got to take this fucking L. And they going to take the L. You going to see. Why? Because all the money going to be on Fury now. It was by design, man, to make Fury look dominant. That doesn't mean that Fury couldn't do it in real life. But I'm just telling y'all, these 3 fights was already planned out. That's all I'm saying. And they had to make people thirst for the next one. That's why the first one had to be a draw. It had to be. Just like the Golovkin shit. Just like the Golovkin shit. You know that damn well that first fight was not a draw. And you know damn well the second fight, Canelo didn't win. That was more of a draw. The second fight was more of a draw. Not the first one. But I'm going to leave y'all alone with the shit, man. Like I said, man, y'all can have fun and think that people are mad and all that. But I already understand what's going on. You know what I mean? So, after the third fight, I'm not even going to say nothing. I'm not even going to throw shit in people's face and all that bullshit because I already know what's going to happen. I already know what's going to happen, man. This is why you see Fury celebrating before the fight. I've never in my life seen somebody celebrate before a fight. Never. What are you celebrating? I knew right there, like, damn. I was like, man, I'm hoping not. I'm hoping the shit that I think about sports being fake ain't real. And look what happened. Wilder just sitting a sitting duck, just sitting there. And at first knockdown, his hands completely down. Completely after the break. After the hugging. I wonder what they say during the hugging. Ain't that odd? During the hugging, and then you break, and then the knockdown. Wonder what they said. Another thing. Oh, I want to taste blood. And all of a sudden, lo and behold, this motherfucker tasting blood. Coincidence? I don't think so, dog. I don't think so, bro. Nah, bro. Pay attention to shit they say. Pay attention to shit they say, man. I'm going to taste Wilder's blood. And oh, so happened he tastes Wilder's blood. Get out of here with that, man. I'm telling y'all. And people say that, before I leave, I just want to say this. People say I'm just saying that because Wilder lost. In the first fight, I've already said that that last 12th round knockdown was not real. I don't think. It didn't look like the punch really landed at all. So you can't say that I'm taking up for Wilder. And I've already said in the third fight, Wilder will get his belts back. And it will be complete. It'll be a complete business. Unless people are thirsty for that fourth fight. We'll see. After that third fight, when they get Wilder the belt back, I guess when you play chess and not checkers, this is how they move. Once we get Wilder the belt back, let's see how much the public thirsts for a fourth fight. If they don't thirst for it, it won't happen. They'll probably go to AJ and Wilder. But if people are thirsty for a fourth fight, they're going to go again. They're going to milk it until it's done. Like the Margarita, or the Pacquiao, and I don't know what the other guy's name is. It just so happened Wilder bleed in a boxing match. Like I said, man, punches are real. Just like the Klitschko versus Joshua. The punches are real. But Klitschko backed up because he's not allowed to win. So it does not matter what happened. Wilder was not allowed to win. That's why you see the piss poor face on him, man. I'm trying to tell you. And if Fury did cheat, it would have to be real. But I don't think it's real. And if it's not real, I don't see why Fury would need to cheat if it's already predetermined. If Fury already knows, hey, I'm winning this one, we're going to fight the third one, I don't see why he would cheat. But if it is real, I'll give y'all the benefit of the doubt. Since y'all think sports are real, I don't, but y'all do. Then yeah, it's clear as day that something was going on with them gloves. It's clear as day Fury was headlocking him and shit. But that could be all a part of the controversy to make people want to watch the next fight. These people play chess, not checkers, man. They businessmen. They know exactly how to sell fights and what to do and add controversy and all that. We're going to make Fury look good, but we're going to have Wilder knock him down, and then everybody going to be controversy and all that bullshit. They know what they doing. Just like Triple G should have won that first fight in reality. But no, we can't do that. We got to have Triple G lose this so Canelo could fight the third one. And then people probably wasn't interested. That's all they could milk it for. People wasn't really interested in a third fight. And that's why it's not happening until people are. It's all about the money. You know what I mean? If there's not money in the fight, then what the fuck we doing? You know what I'm saying? Wilder's overrated just like Tyson would have been done. Once again, Wilder could beat Fury on any given day. Fury could beat Wilder on any given day. These are grown human men, right? I don't look at it from that. I'm looking at it from a business standpoint. There has to be 3 fights. Wilder had to take that L, and Fury will take the L in the next fight. So what you gonna say when they make Fury take his L? Because he gonna take it. Fights aren't fixed, but judges are. You believe that if you fucking want to. These people are under contracts, dog. These people are under contracts with networks, just like football players and shit. If your boss says you gotta lose this fight, you're under contract. You work for them. Ain't nothing you could do about it. You work for me, dog. You in my contract. You losing this fight. Cam Newton, you losing this Super Bowl. The Panthers owner, hey Cam, you losing this Super Bowl, bro. Plain and simple. You are in contract with those people, man. You work for them. You ain't got no power, dog. Man, it's all fixed, man. I'm trying to tell you. It's all fixed. Or predetermined, should I say. So yes, the punches you see are real and stuff like that, but the outcome is predetermined. Sometimes maybe it don't go the way they wanted to. But like I said with the Klitschko Joshua, Klitschko backed up. See, they got to make it look real. Oh shit, I done fucked up. I actually hurt Joshua. Let me back up. Let him recuperate. Same thing with Luis Ortiz. Oh shit, I actually hurt Wilder. Let me ease up off him. I ain't gone. I'm smart. You guys are dumb because you think that this entertainment is real. And all they doing is robbing you of money. And when Wilder wins the 3rd fight, keep that same energy that I'm dumb. Because I ain't going to say no. I'm just going to sit back and say, I told you, sheep. You didn't want to listen. Because I already know what's going to happen, man. It's evident. Yeah, fights are fixed. All sports are fixed. All sports are scripted, just like WWE. But they can't come out and tell you that, because if they did, you wouldn't want to pay. They would lose all that money. They can't say, hey, these fights are already this Super Bowl's already predetermined. They can't do that. They not losing billions of dollars for you or for me or for your entertainment. It's not happening. Why did Wilder's crew throw on it? Because the 3rd fight. Wilder was supposed to take the L. Go back and look at before he even came out in the dressing room. Dude looked like he lost his mom. Fury celebrating. Why are you celebrating? You ain't done shit. Because they knew, man. And Wilder knows he's going to win the 3rd fight. I get what you said about the judges, but they're all in one. They could tweak these cards any way you want. You really think, who's there sitting watching them do round by round? They could put what they want. That's why with the Wilder and Fury fight was a draw. Triple G draw. Yeah, the judges are in on it. The judges are a part of how they want the fight to go. Fowler, the boxer group, screaming to one as he hits the heavy bag with Wilder rope. Money on the table, somebody tell the label they done let me off the Floyd versus Victor was a fixed fight in our face. Probably so. A lot of Floyd's fights was probably already predetermined. Like I said, Floyd is a great boxer. Can't take that from him. Fury's a great boxer. That don't mean that when money's on the line, you gotta do what you gotta do. Plain and simple. You become a cult figure with these posts. What happens in trilogy? See, like I say, you think it's real. I don't. So, we are gonna see what's gonna happen in the trilogy. And Wilder's gonna get his belts back. Not because Wilder really might be Fury, because that's the way it's designed. It is what it is. But I'm going to let y'all go, man. Because y'all still talking at it as it's real. And I don't think boxing and none of that shit is real. So let me just let y'all go for now. And when the trilogy happens, I'm going to be like I told y'all. If it does happen, maybe they will just skip over and go to Joshua. That could be part of the plan too. Because Fury Joshua is a bigger money fight than Wilder versus Joshua. So, like I said, man, it's a business, man. And until y'all understand a business mindset, a lot of y'all might not make it in life. These are why these people sit back and be rich and shit. And we still trying to figure out how to become rich. So, it is what it is, man. Believe what you want. Most of the people are only saying that I'm wrong because they're infatuated on the fact that Fury won. But when Fury loses, these same people, they're going to say, oh, yeah, it was fixed. It was fixed. I'm telling you, the first fight was fixed. I'm telling you, the knockdown in the 12th round was not real. So you can't say that I'm saying that because Wilder lost. No, I've been said that. Those knockdowns didn't look real. Ask Frank Hoke. I said that. If Fury wins in the third fight, it's still fake. I just said if Fury wins in the third fight, it's because he is a bigger draw for the AJ Fury versus, instead of Wilder versus Fury. It's more money. That's why. They might not even fight a Wilder. It depends on the public demand. If they don't feel the public demand is high enough for Fury Wilder 3, then they just going to go with AJ and Fury. Whatever makes more sense and more money is what they're going to do, dog. It's not about Wilder or Fury. These are just characters that are owned by them. That's it. Just like football and shit. Ooh, whose jersey is selling the most? Oh, Patrick Mahomes? Let's make him the next Brady. Lamar Jackson, take this L. You've been playing all year balling, but you about to take this L now in the playoffs. Just look like you don't know how to play football anymore. Whatever, dude. Shit fake, dog. But I don't think Fury's going to win that third fight. I think it's already predetermined for Wilder to get his belts back, because I don't think Wilder would have agreed with the shit if they would have said, are we going to do this and you going to, I don't think so. I think Wilder knew exactly what was going on from jump. My opinion. And that Fury does too. So let me get up out of here, man. Like I said, though, Klitschko versus Joshua is a perfect example of rigging. You know, he let up off of Joshua, man. You lost it. These guys have pride. Man, get out of here with pride. Pride ain't got shit to do with no fucking feeding your family millions of dollars, dude. You would sell out for millions of dollars too. Stop, man. Yeah, right. Pride. Nobody give a, I'm gonna keep my pride or lose or get fucking almost $100 million, $50 million, whatever they getting. Yeah, okay, fuck that pride. Yeah, right. I'm gonna feed my family over my pride. My pride is feeding my family. Stop, man. And at the end of the day, it's gonna be an even thing. It's an even exchange. Where's the pride at? Wilder's gonna take an L. Fury's gonna take an L. Where's the pride at? There's no reason. We both got each other and we made a whole bunch of money and I got my belt back. Where's the pride? There's no reason to be shamed of pride. Nothing really happened except for we both use each other to make our names bigger. That's what's going to happen. They're using each other to make each other's names bigger to bring them up to the level of AJ name. Plain and simple, man. I'm out, man.